Hello, my name is Egul, and it's my pleasure to greet you as the Secretary General of MUNNISA 2023. Firstly, I would like to offer my thanks to you for choosing MUNNISA as a perfect platform where you can increase your skills, knowledge, and awareness of global problems that we face every day. Model UN provides us with the opportunity to be active participants in finding practical solutions to global problems and raising awareness of pressing issues in our countries, cities, and towns. We aim to bring up like-minded students across the Kazakhstan together to improve the sustainability and prosperity of our beloved country.
My name is Shula. I'm the Secretary General of Press and Communications in MUNNISA. Model United Nations unites people from all over the world with a common goal, global change. I want to believe that participating in MUNNISA is the beginning of a path to global citizenship. I want our theme of space to ignite in you the importance of interplanetary issues like the prioritization of space exploration or the gender employment gap. I believe that we, as organizers and executive board members, succeeded in making this year's conference memorable, educational, and most of all, inspirational. I hope that everyone involved in MUNNISA 2023 will cherish the memories over the next 3 days. I know I will.
I'm Asiya, the Undersecretary General responsible for registration. I'm heartened to see such a large and enthusiastic group of young adults passionate about global issues. Together, you all represent the heart of MUNNISA, people from different communities coming together for a common goal, to find solutions to problems through constructive debates, discussions, and exchange of ideas. If this is your first time as a participant, don't worry about your English level or experience. There are chairpersons to support your every step. Please take advantage of this conference by contributing and interacting with your fellow participants.
My name is Diana and I'm Undersecretary of MUNNISA events. One of the things that makes our conference unique is our guest speakers. We aim to secure speakers that are both experienced and knowledgeable about the agenda that we'll be presenting and discussing. Having a guest speaker for each committee provides each delegate with a great opportunity to learn and converse with a professional in their field of their committee. While each guest speaker brings their own creativity and uniqueness to their time with their delegates, we hope that you will be active participants in your time with your guest speakers.
My name is Isolia, and I am responsible for the media and design of MUNNISA. It is truly inspiring to witness the dedication and passion of young adults participating in today's conference. Your eagerness to engage in global issues and seek out solutions through respectful discourse and sharing ideas is a testament to the positive impact that individuals can have when they work together. I am confident that with your time with MUNNISA, you'll have only an enriching and rewarding experience that will make you want to come back next year.
I'm Ransaya, the MUNNISA Undersecretary responsible for training. The MUNNISA leadership team has put in tireless efforts and dedication for more than a year to ensure that this year's conference is organized in a manner that provides an unforgettable experience for all the delegates from all over Kazakhstan. The MUNNISA Executive Board has strived to create an immersive environment that promotes healthy discussions and provides a special place for the exchange of ideas and perspectives. The MUNNISA is now in the hands of you, the delegates, who are expected to respect your fellow participants and the work done by the MUNNISA leadership team. With high hopes, we wish you the best of the luck and anticipate that you will be enriched and fulfilled by the conference experience.
We wish you all well and good luck in your debates.
Hi everybody, and welcome to MUNNISA 2023. My name is Lisa Brown and I'm a general surgeon from New Zealand, currently working in Australia at the Royal Melbourne Hospital and Peter MacCallum Cancer Centre, and I'm also an aerospace medicine researcher. And given the theme of the conference this year being Space, the Spark to Global Prosperity, I've been asked to talk to you about my work and how things are progressing internationally in the aerospace sector. So the turnover of the global space economy is massive. It's currently around $469 billion US. And the annual global government investment on space exploration is around $258 billion US. I can say from the point of view from Australia and New Zealand, the space exploration and space sector is growing exponentially. Particularly over the last 5 to 10 years, there's been huge growth in this sector. Currently, there's around 33 annual commercial space launches worldwide, and circling around us as we speak is over 5,000 satellites currently in orbit. Space should be for everybody, and it is becoming more of a global industry, with multiple new international space agencies being formed and developing international collaborations. New Zealand and Australia have both formed space agencies within the last 5 years, and I'm sure many more will form as technology advances and more people see the benefit that the space sector can bring. So, who am I? As I mentioned at the start, I'm a general surgeon, and I have a PhD in surgery as well as extensive training in space medicine. I have a university honorary position within the University of Auckland in New Zealand, and I'm the founder and lead of the New Zealand Space Health Research Centre. I know many of you attending this conference as students, and so I thought I'd give you a little bit of a background of my journey to where I got to today. So my passion as a high school student was always medicine and also physics, and so I initially went to medical school, got my medical degree, and then decided I was pretty keen on surgery, and so I went on to do a PhD in surgery. And it was during this time that I thought, you know what, I really enjoy aerospace and astrophysics. And so whilst I did my PhD, I did astrophysics papers at the University of Auckland. After that, I was lucky enough to gain a position at the University of Oxford as the Aerospace Medicine Research Fellow. And so during that time, I performed experiments looking at the effect of hypoxia on the body. I also traveled to the United States to complete the University of Texas Medical Branch Principles of Aerospace Medicine short course, which was amazing as we got to spend time at NASA Johnson Space Center. I also traveled to Germany and did a short internship with DLR in commercial spaceflight. And I joined multiple international space medicine associations. I sat on the Space Medicine Association Executive Committee as a resident member for 2 years, and I was also part of the founding group of the Space Surgery Association. When I came back to New Zealand and completed further surgical training in liver and pancreas surgery, I decided that I really want to continue my space work, particularly within the research capacity. And that's when I generated the New Zealand Space Health Research Centre in collaboration with another researcher in New Zealand, Anthony Phillips. So as I mentioned, I'm a general surgeon, and I wanted to talk to you about why space medicine and space surgery is so important in the space sector. If we're going to have people travelling long distances and exposed to the microgravity and radiation, etc. of the space environment, we have to be able to understand the physiology that can affect them and how we can deal with that. So in terms of surgical considerations for spaceflight, this has been researched and developed since the early 1990s. And Dr. Mark Campbell and others, as pictured here, really did the first early experiments. And they proved that it's possible to perform even laparoscopic surgery during weightlessness, as well as other invasive procedures such as thoracoscopy. And so this early work proved that, you know, if someone does develop something in space, we can actually perform an operation there if required. The first flown surgical experiments in space were performed on STS-58 Spacelab Life Science mission in 1993, and then the 1998 Neurolab STS-90 mission. In this, craniotomy, leg dissection, thoracotomy, laminectomy, and laparotomy were all performed in rats, and the crew was able to perform this as well as on land when they were in microgravity, with a slight increase in the length of the experiment. These early experiments performed actually in spaceflight signal that it may be required to perform surgery in microgravity and that it's actually possible to do this. So as I mentioned before, thinking about medical and surgical capabilities for spaceflight, we need to think about how do we look after astronauts going in low Earth orbit, which is such as in the space station, beyond low Earth orbit, so traveling to Moon like the current planned Artemis mission, and then on longer journeys to Mars and beyond. We know that there's many physiological alterations that occur in the human body during space flight. Really topical things currently are looking at the fluid shifts that occur in the body. Because we have gravity, which pulls a lot of the fluid in our body from the top of our body to the bottom, in microgravity we lose that. It gets evenly dispersed over the body. And so this can cause a number of problems such as excess fluid buildup around the lung. And there's also the development of a problem which we call SANS, which is a change in vision which astronauts develop in space and is permanent on re-entry. There's further work been going on to understand this as well. There's also, as I mentioned at the start, thinking about the radiation-induced changes for long-duration space flight and how this might affect the body, as well as ongoing issues with bone and muscle loss. So there's lots of areas for improvement. So I really want to thank the organisers for asking me to speak today. I know it was a very brief talk and a quick overview, but I hope it's given you a bit of insight into space medicine, the current space sector, where there's so much opportunity for growth, and a little bit about how I got here if you're ever thinking about a career in aerospace as well. Feel free to reach out to me if you've got any questions. Enjoy your conference.
Dear delegates, chairpersons, advisors, and honored guests, welcome to the 5th annual edition of MUNNISA. My name is Aktau, and I am pleased to greet you as the Secretary General of MUNNISA. I know you are all responsible citizens who care deeply for global issues the world faces today. MUN plays a significant role in getting all of us involved in finding effective solutions to the pressing problems. Our team put maximum effort to create the most comfortable environment for you at our conference, and we sincerely believe that the most unique, innovative, and practical ideas will be presented at this conference. We're convinced that this will be a great platform for all of you to realize your potential and find like-minded people. We're truly going to above and beyond with this theme that has not been chosen before. I'm looking forward to the most interesting discussions and exciting debates and the discoveries you're going to make. Wish you all good luck. MUNNISA 2023 conference is now officially open.